In this video, we break down how Chief Fabrication utilizes certifications and quality metrics to build long-term customer trust. So one of the things that's important to Chief is trust. That's part of our tagline, trusted, tested, true. So that trust is something we want to carry on with all of our relationships. So Brady, can you talk about how on-time delivery and performance help to build those trusted partnerships?
Yes. So on-time delivery and quality metrics are both very important to our customers. They both have metrics that vary a little bit, but they all evaluate their supplier base on quality and on-time deliveries. Our customers continually push these metrics, and they evaluate the metrics and award new business and also resource business depending on what your quality metrics and on-time delivery metrics, how they meet with their criteria.
And I know internal standards also play a part of that too. Nicole, can you elaborate on what internal standards Chief Fabrication has that's really holding everybody to those high performance metrics?
Yeah, so we have an internal PPM that we like to follow by, a monthly PPM. And I think that our employees like to take pride in what that they do. So they want to make sure that we are hitting that PPM every single month. And it's something that not only our supervisors, but upper management talk about every single month. Like, here's the goal, here's where we want to be, so that our employees can take pride in their work and what they're doing.
And Brady, how do our customers really track those delivery metrics?
So each customer does it a little different. Quality metrics typically with our customers are dependent on number of rejects versus number of parts that are shipped to them. And each customer has a little different metric there. On-time deliveries are when we ship the product to when they want the product. Now, there is a little bit of leeway in that process where, you could have a couple days earlier, a couple days late. Some of them consider that on time. Others, it's got to be really close to that. So each one has their own metric. And like I mentioned earlier, they evaluate those for resourcing and awarding new business.
And Chief Fabrication has had some partnerships for decades now. And these relationships and partnerships don't just happen because they like us, right? It's because they've hit different metrics. But how does trust play a part in that?
So trust is a big deal for our customers, knowing they can trust us to get to on-time deliveries. It reflects the confidence that they have in our products, but that we're also going to stand behind them. Sustained partnerships demonstrate that our customers depend and have consistent standards that we continue to meet.
And I know you guys are often talking about that with your employees and your meetings, but Nicole, how do you convey that message to your employees of how their work impacts these relationships that we have with our customers?
Like, we like to show them the finished product. Like, this is what you made. This is what you helped build. This is a state-of-the-art combine or widget or whatever it might be. We want to show them what they have created and what they have done for us in return.
And there's certifications that your team gets too, because that's part of the standards. That's part of why people look to Chief and know we're going to do such a great job and have high quality. What is it about those certifications?
So ISO certification is a big deal within the manufacturing facility. We are ISO certified as well. ISO certification demonstrates that you have documented processes, traceability, corrective actions, and continuous improvement built into the system. ISO standards align with global regulations as well. An ISO framework requires documentation, loss control, audit trails. So as they come in and they look at this stuff, the documentation's there. They know that our processes, policies, procedures are all in place, and they can rely on those things. So as a customer looks at our business, those are things how they can base our business on and our framework. So
everything that is happening within the fabrication world and what you guys are doing, it does come down to a lot of standards. Nicole, when you're talking with employees, how do you ensure that people are aligned with the level of standards that are required for this industry?
Well, we want to make sure that the employees that we are hiring are up to our standards. So they go through, multiple questions to make sure that they are fit for what Chief believes in. And if you're not going to make the tally, then you're not going to be working for Chief, because we do have the high standards. We are ISO certified. We do have the quality controls that we have to follow. So if you're not going to follow by that, then Chief's not where we want, where you should be.
And how do you ensure that quality continues on and people understand that that's how new opportunities are opened for our business.
Yeah, so our customers rely heavily on those things. Quality metrics and on-time delivery, as I mentioned earlier, are very big things for our customers. They gain a confidence and expand the scope of work and recommend you to others as you continue to build and have success building with them. Disciplined approach to quality and delivers a signal of trust with our customer. A strong performance in these areas sets us apart from others as well. And it gives us entry points into different markets and also allows us to retain and keep and work.
So we've talked a lot about in the conversation just the trusted partnerships that you have, and clearly you guys have very specific metrics. Those are metrics that partners who currently work with you are continuously seeing. That's how they're ensuring that they're going to keep the relationship, but it's also how new opportunities are coming to you as well. And not even to mention all of the new equipment and processes that you have. So it's super exciting to see where fabrication is going. I would say to anybody who's listening to us today, if you are interested in seeing how the plant works, it's a great opportunity to take a tour. Do you want to touch on what the tour entails for Chief Fabrication?
Yeah, the tour, and it's actually a really exciting tour. I do enjoy giving tours. So we basically start everyone from start to finish. So you start where the raw material comes in, then you go through all of our automation. Then you go into our forming process, and then it goes into the welding, and then the powder coat into shipping. So you basically get to see everything from coming into the flat, and then it's forming its life, and then it's going out the door. So it's really cool to see because you can just see it all in action.
And you can see how it's all done in-house.
Yeah.
You're not outsourcing things. It's done in-house. Those quality metrics are controlled because our team is focused on that.
Yep. And I think that's why a lot of our customers come back to us time after time, because we are all in-house. We can do all of those things. We don't have to ship our parts out to go get painted or welded. We can do it all in-house where it's safe. There's no risk of quality control or anything like that. So I think that's why our customers do come back time and time again.
Well, it's an amazing process. Going through the tour just opened your eyes to see how innovative the manufacturing process has become. So can't wait to see what next. And I'm excited to see what new innovations you guys come up with and new machinery you'll have. I know it'll be state of the art, and I know it'll be coming soon. So
just wait.
Yep.
Yeah, just wait.
Just wait. It's
good things
stay
coming.
tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for joining us with this conversation. If you want to learn more, visit the link in the description below.